Come have some fun and watch some games. Time to get crazy. It's night and day. Yeah. Night and day, back again. Back in the world of the Talos Principle. Alright, we're in a new zone here. And we're going to do some puzzles. Oh, hello, obelisk. Oh! Alright, there's a star on the top of the Washington Monument. The Egyptian monument. Washington Monument hieroglyphic style. So all we need to do is get a any world where we can see a blue transmitter that can actually reach here. Maybe from right here. We should be able, I imagine if we hit that, it'll just lower the star. Hello? You red? Most everything is red now. Me, myself, and our two jammers. Kool-Aid jammers, baby! Alright, so we need a recording of me standing here to get me in there. That's the beginning? No, it isn't, actually. We have a jammer that we can mess with before we even have to do that. So we have to record jammers being used. And it's going to allow the use of the actual jammer. Oh, hey, junk monker. You're a very deadly machine. Machine. So, I can actually take this jammer, put it here. No, I can't do a 2-for-1. That would be plum. Nice. That'd be plum delicious. Alright, so we just gotta play. Where's the... Here it is. No, I don't want your hints, freaking Elohim. Oh, you know what? It doesn't seem like Elohim gives you the... If it takes you a long time, you dumb piece of crap, don't worry about it and come back later. Like, those messages don't seem to be a part of this whole new world. Also, it doesn't look like there's any sort of transmitter here for our obelisk friend. So maybe... Alright, so let's record jamming. Hey, glitch glitch. Alright, so we're gonna record jamming this. Actually, let's record jamming this from here. Then the real me is gonna do what? Take the jammer and jam that. Oops. Alright, so you take the jammer, fake me. This counts, right? Yeah, okay. Now the real me is gonna jam it from this side. And then we're gonna do what? Hit record, come through, and record him jamming that. So that the real me can then use the jammer on the last thing. Alright, so we're gonna record, come through. We're gonna leave this some... Oh, we're not recording yet. Record, jumpers. So we're gonna come through, leave this some time recording that so that we can... or jamming that. Then, we're gonna take this and jam you. So the recording can be jamming that, and then I take the jammer over here to jam this. Oh, I'm not going to take the jammer over here to jam this. I'm going to stand right here. So the recording is going to have me standing here and that being jammed there. And then I can use the jammer on him. That's the play, baby! Alright, let's do it. So I'm going to come through and take the jammer. And he's going to do... Whoops. Let him actually do it first before I kill myself. Good. Okay, now I'm going to figure out that I have to come over here and do this. There's me figuring it out. Boop. Thanks. Boop. Alright, this should be the entirety of the puzzle as far as I know. Yep, that was it. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly, my little friend. But there's no actual... Oh, it lowers both of those. Okay, so you can get out regardless of recording. Yeah, there's no transmitters here at all. So what we were... The red piece wasn't that bad, like most of these playthings. But, yeah, we're going to have to look for a different place with the transmitter, right? Actually, let's go back through, because the last one opened up like that secret little side room with the second box after we cleared it. So we'll take a quick look around and not get killed by that, fortunately, because of I wasn't looking out for it. It's just the way that we left the puzzle. Although it would have been funnier if we had let's just take a quick look around. Oh. Now, is that reset already? Doubtful, right? You have to, like... We don't know what triggers the reset. Alright. Alright, we'll come back to it and take a quick look behind that building. Because we just want to see if there's a transmitter for me. Yeah, and we can go around this whole damn area. Oh, hello. Just look at this view. There may be a lot that I don't understand, but I know this is beautiful. From the guy just named At. Dog's father At. Dog boy at the clap at. There are like 5 people alive who know that reference, and none of them probably watch this. But if you ever watch it, know that you have pleased me, my child. And I am not actually Elohim, and you are not actually my child. Know all of those things. And then don't give up about it. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll beep you. Alright, is it the guy again? Nope. Alright. Just emails. Let's do it. Tell me of the fearsome demons of Duat, the dying man said to the wise scribe. Is the Duat the afterlife for these guys? Though their terrible forms are loathsome to behold, they are not evil, for they are the servants of the gods. Truly, they are the blessed doorkeepers and guardians of the holy paths. Their charge is to judge whether we are worthy to pass the gates that lead to Aru. Gau gau gau. And so they challenge us with riddles or in combat. That's great. Oh, so a Sphinx is one of these Duat demons? The Sphinx was a demon? Is this true of all the beings that live in Duat? Some say that it is not so, that there are ancient gods whose names have been forgotten, and spirits of darkness whose name none have ever known, and that these must be avoided at all costs. But others say that these too serve a greater purpose in ways that Osiris has not revealed to us. And what of the hidden paths that are taken by Mother... When the... Alright, Blog24 alive, you're still alive. What is the point of being alive? I know, it's an old question and not one that's easy to answer. But I mean, if you're reading this, you are alive. And someday you will stop being alive. Both of these facts are incontrovertible. No, that's not incontrovertible at all. A machine could be reading this. Could be parsing the data, going through records. So what about it then? Don't you wonder, do you just want to go from not existing to not existing again without even considering why? You, right now, as you sit there reading this, why do you exist? What is the purpose of your life? Do you have one? Should you have one? Is it better to have a purpose or not? When you approach death, will you feel that your life had meaning? If so, why? If not, why not? What defines whether a life was good or not? It may seem abstract right now, but that moment just before death will come. It is inevitable. If you don't ask yourself these questions, how will you face that moment? I mean, if that moment is literally a moment, it doesn't matter how you face it, because it will be over before you can go through all of these ramifications. If that moment is super drawn out, then you'll have time to get all pensive with this stuff. But anyway, I don't like his conclusion or some of his reasoning, but I love the questions, because those are the questions that have been, you know, pondered by humanity since time began, or since at least, you know, sentience and self-awareness began. What is the meaning of life? Is there a meaning to life? From Rob McLean, Institute for Applied Pneumatics, to Mom. Hi, Mom! I promise I'll be home soon, maybe a couple of weeks. I know, but what we're doing here is important, and the team needs my help. I'm not going to wait until it's too late. I promise. But there's so much that we have to set up, so much that has to work for a very, very long time. Besides, I've always wanted to work on one of these supercomputers, and believe me, EL is pretty much the best there is. And the team, Mom, it's like I'm working with rock stars and mad geniuses. Mom, you're embarrassing me in front of my rock star and mad genius buddies. Mom! Except nobody's heard of them outside of science journals, of course, but Dad would be totally geeking out if he knew. Maybe I can tell him about it soon, huh? Why could you not? If you could tell your mom, it means you're not on an NDA. And if your dad is into it, why couldn't you tell him? Oh, maybe some family drama behind the scenes, but it seems like if he would want to tell his dad that he could. Hello? Hello? Any paint in here that I can ignore? Alright, so let's just do more puzzles. Oh, this is one of the broken ones. It is still very interesting to me that some of the puzzles fall into disrepair. What is the purpose of that? Are there secrets inside them? The other one, it seemed like there were no secrets inside it at all. It was just plain debris. But some of the secrets are so small. Some are pretty overt, and that is what we will look for. I'm kind of checking the nooks and crannies, but I don't want to go all out nook and crannying it. Crannel, chameleon. Alright, so chronalization. Here's a puzzle. This green. I will just do it because it's here. Slightly elevated sigil. Green. Oh, here's the thing though. If I can shoot that out here, can I see the obelisk from here? I can. Okay. So let's get our projector connector and see if we can't do that. Hello? 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 Ah. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Adios, adios, adios! Okay, so we've got a fan and a cube and a projector and a blue puzzle. It's over here. I mean a green puzzle. Here's the green piece. Green piece. Two things here. So we just need to elevate the thing. So we assume we do this. And we just use everything as we encounter it. And that, and this. Nope. Alright, so let's open just this first and see if that gives us one more puzzle piece. It didn't all come together. Boop, boop. Okay. Yeah, one more piece for solving the puzzle. See, already I would put this at not green. Like, I would just put this at orange just because of the number of moving parts. It doesn't seem like it's super tricky, but because there's 1,000 things you have to do. So do we put the box up here? Or do we put the box with the floaty fan? I think we'll try to put the box with the floaty fan. And then we'll also just straight up lift this with the floaty fan here. Alright, and I think that solved it. No? Oh, he still can't reach, huh? That's a surprise. That is a little bit of a surprise. I should be actually taking you over here to see if I can also connect to the obelisk. Oh, there's the obelisk. So we want to do what now? Bring this just here and have this, no, because that's not enough. So we can connect this here and then down to here. But if we don't do that, this thing's going to turn off. Oh no, it won't necessarily turn off anymore, right? Now it's self-propelling. So now we can do this. Yeah. See, that was more steps than a green. That's a little bit. We've seen yellows that are harder than that. I mean, that are easier than that. I'd argue we've seen reds that are easier than that. Okay, so what we want to do now is bring this guy back. We don't need that. And bring this here to keep the fan going. Take the fan out. And take this over. And see if we can't reach that obelisk. Where can we see the obelisk from? Oh, are you kidding? That doesn't count? Where do we have clearance? Oh, you should be able to connect to that. What? How many? You can just walk on this? Are you kidding me? How many cases of that have we ever seen? I still can't see the freaking sigil. Are you nuts? There it is. You are. Okay. This seems to be like what we're supposed to do. It's just a matter of finding the right spot, right, maybe. Oh boy, every episode I'm looking for star pieces, and I really shouldn't look for star pieces every episode. Oh, okay. This is really close. Maybe we can do that. Maybe we were going too far back when we should have been focusing on the forward Mom and Tom. Oh, then again. Come here. Obelisk, I'm gonna rip you a new obelisk hole. What? What do you mean you can't connect there? That's pretty good. Dude. Like, where you were before was, like, basically perfect. There we go. There it is. Alright, so now we can connect it. So now it's just a matter of where do I have to put this thing? Can it just be right here? Boom. No. I need to get it a little bit higher-do. Alright, so can I connect you with a thing? Then put you on the box. And then take the box and carry you. No. Maybe there's a projector out there in the world. And I leave this flying. And I just go find the projector and connect. But it seems like we would be able to freaking reach it from here. We just need to find the right elevation. Really? That doesn't count, huh? Nope. What else can access from here? Anything? That can also see that. Oh. What? This powers a fan? And the fan lets you get the thing. Okay, it's the same shnikes. But you have to find a fan as well. I've been running this gauntlet for generations trying to find the right answers. I am fast coming to the conclusions that there are none. I mean, generations? Alright, you're not very good at solving the puzzles. Unless you're talking about the star ones. But still, generations? So maybe that means the stuff is out here in the real world, because not only do we need a power source, but we need to find a fan. So it's a double-pronged star, and we don't even have the first part. So yeah, we're gonna have to leave that star alone for now. That is unfortunate. Because it's just so much time for one little star. If we at least had found the first part, then, you know, we'd be more inclined to go searching for the next part. The answers to your questions will not be given to you. You must seek them yourself. I mean, that's stupid as hell. We're seeking them, but if no one ultimately has them, then that's pointless. Obelisk, yeah. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna go on solving puzzles, see if anything else strikes us as helpful. This world is so freaking big. This episode is gonna be shitty to edit. Sorry, future me. Alright, the 4 chambers of flying. Okay. That name is a little bit on the nose. What? That closes the gate instead of opens it, huh? Oh, but it also turns on the power. Interesting. What else do we have? What else do we have? Fans. Same? Yeah. Fans on. Alright, this one's just normal. Alright. Now let's start with this. Ah. Interesting. Well, that one can reach there. but not there. So if it is this, then it's self-contained, so we'll see if we can find a blue source in here, I guess. Alright, so no play buttons, just chambers of flying and all that. Alright, what do you guys have to say about this one? Usually they're left to right. I'm getting better at this. I figured this one out in minutes. But where is all leading? I work, I rest, I work. But to what end? Schmo. We are born and die and live again. This eternal cycle must be the nature of existence. Life is merely repeated suffering. Yeah, some people do believe that. An eternal cycle is another name for a prison. But you must understand the cycle before you can break it. For it is possible to escape and yet remain a prisoner, or to break the cycle by breaking yourself. This was the fate of the ghost that haunts this world. Oh, that's very interesting. Possible to escape and yet remain a prisoner. Huh. Or to break the cycle by breaking yourself. So, the ghost that haunts this world could be the little projections we see of ourselves, or the other robot guys, or it could be the thing in the system, the archive machine. Alright, so let us continue. So we've got 2 weights now. There's another projector over there. We've got this projector here. We'll worry about that in a minute. Doesn't seem like anything else is going on there. So we've got this. It's still weird though. So is the goal to just activate all these things and then climb over? Boing. Nope. Oh, so we can launch these things to other rooms. And just see where that gets us. So this launches left and that one launches right. Oh, there's also another ladder here. Alright, so we want to assume to launch that over there, being... That sounds like a good move. What else we got in here? Anything? Oh, the red sealant. And who knows where this one gets us? Let's find out, baby! Woo! We can detach fans, but do any of these blow us out into the environment where we can place the fan? Probably not. Maybe though. Okay, so let's activate this. Ow. Weren't you supposed to have been blown away? Is that not how this works? Yeah, you just dunk him off like he's nothing. Okay, how about you? Do you get launched like a better... The cube that seems super heavy gets launched super far, and this thing just kind of trundles on down. Okay. So now I can do this, get the last projector. That's what we want to see. Good. Oh, it's a jammer. Are you also a jammer? No, you're a connector projector. Okay, let's take this, jam it from this side, take you. All the friends are out here. Great, great, great. Now, we want to blow this cube that way for some reason? I don't think this is gonna help, but let's see what happens. I guess we don't. Okay, did it just go back to our starting room? Where did it go? Maybe it's outside of the puzzle area. It's not in here. Did we blow the cube away? In here? Is it in here somewhere? It is in here, okay. And that blows us over to there. What is the point? What do we want this to be here for? We want the jammer to be here, potentially. Does the cube being here get us anything? I don't think so. But let's blow the cube back the other way. Maybe this is good. No. This just gets the cube back to where it started from. Can we take the jammer and blow it this way? I don't think so. It's just gonna... Okay. But if we put the jammer on the cube, does that blow the whole McGee collection? Boop! Okay, it looks like it does. So, I mean, you just have to look at it like a puzzle game, which is what it is. Because it doesn't make any sense that that thing on the cube would fly in a perfect arc. Alright, so now we have to ourselves get back there, where everything else is. Oh. We don't need to launch back there, we just are back here. Hey, Jamar! Boop! Yeah, so in that case, the red thing was just a red herring. Although, are these red things a red herring now? Can we actually hit every receiver? Because now that we learned that hitting some receivers lowers a secret wall. Maybe some receivers are not a red herring. Maybe every single receiver in the game can be targeted, and if you actually hit it, it lowers a star wall, or it lets you have a tool that will get you a star, something like that. So we can get the thing back here the exact same way. Connect it. But then what? We can connect it and put it on this and launch it back. There's also this. So can we do it right through there? So maybe we don't have to do launchy, launchy, launch, launch. Can we get anything back? Yeah, we can get everything back that we want. So let's attempt to get everything back that we want. Oh, hold on. Whee! Now, I don't think we can see everything that we want to see in one shot. Hello? Thank you. Yeah, we can't. So is there a way that we can do it? If we even open up both of those, it doesn't matter, because we can't hit the receiver and the transmitter together. This is the only angle at which we can see this thing. And we can't see that at the same angle. If I put this back there, then what? Same problem. It's just right next to this thing. So I can now have that at a different angle. Oh, I don't see an obvious solution. Yeah, the one with the machine guns. Yeah, so they show it to you in front of the one that doesn't have any transmitters or receivers. Alright, well, there you go. That is the crazy star obelisk. And right now I don't see an obvious solution for it. Looked around for a little while in a couple of different ways and a couple of different puzzle zones and still couldn't find a way to get a blue transmitter over here. So that's going to do it for this episode of the Talos Principle. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful adventure. We have been able to solve the red puzzles without too much trouble, but these stars can be little... I just should stop looking for them. But you see a piece of it, and then you want to keep pulling at that thread. So that's why. That is pretty much the reason why. I'm just going to try and limit the amount of overall time, but I still want to at least give it a try when I encounter one of these things to see if we can't figure out what the steps are, because, you know, we have found a few of them. They're not impossible. It's just sometimes they take more time than it's worth devoting. But that's going to do it for this episode of the Talos Principle. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and we will see you guys next time. So let's do it. Get all the pieces, get all the pieces, get all the pieces, get all the pieces. Oh.